Welcome back everyone to my playthrough of Astroneer. This is episode 17. We're on Glacio, and I've actually organised myself today by making a list of things that I want to do before leaving Glacio. You'll see in the distance that light, column of light from the gateway chamber, whatever it's called. My first job is go to the gateway and open up that chamber. I'm going to borrow my power source here to do that. So I may suffer from lack of power at base briefly, but that's okay. I don't need it. Let's head over to the gateway chamber. At least let's head over to the power source, grab those power items, and then head over to the gateway. So we do not need our silos temporarily. We do need our large storage, and as we have a spare space on the back, let's grab that last battery. So this should give us 15 power just from that. We've got another 3 from the QTRTGs, another 24 if the wind is blowing, and it often is on Glacio. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be sufficient. Let's find out. I will pave my way a nice little slice on the way. It's always slower when you're doing some paving than just driving without the paver running, but it does also guarantee you've got yourself a road. And once you've built the road, you don't have to build it again on the way back, so that's nice. Rather looks like this gateway is completely buried under soil. Oh, hey, it's right there. Okay, since the wind is blowing, let's see if it'll work while it's covered in snow, and if it won't, what does that sound like to you? It's kind of going under the snow. I wonder what's going to happen if it does actually open up. Is it going to clear the snow away? Oh, something right. The wind stopped blowing and didn't finish, did it? I guess we'll just wait for the wind to stop blowing again. Clear this away and see how close we were. Yeah. Okay. So we are... Whoop! Wind's blowing, I guess. So 18 isn't enough from just the batteries and the 3 QTRTGs. I've got 2 more on my back I could add to the mix if I thought that would make the difference, but really it's just down to waiting for the wind to blow. Keep it going, keep it going. There we go. So that sorted that one out. It kind of, did it clear the snow, or was that, I think it was just me. Maybe, oh, this side. Okay, so the snow I was looking at was only a little bit of snow, just from our perspective, and the rest of it was actually clear already. Okay, well, we've got an origin node. We're at equator 2. I don't know why, but whenever I play this game, I always seem to either end up at 2 or 3 as my chosen original node when I first clear a node. It's never north or south or 4, or it's always 2 or 3. Okay, well that did that job. So I can pop these things back on here and drive back to base. And let's make a little bit of a road this way. I'm going to move this platform. I'm not sure what would happen if I drove through it, if I would break it. if I'd break it or if it would just shift out of the way. But let's not find out by breaking it, because that would be a shame. You can scrap those in toto if you want to later on, but I don't want to scrap that one. I'm going to use it. So let's just get our road going. So you can see I can tip up and down without actually driving forwards and backwards, just by tilting the camera. So if I'm careful, don't lose what I'm doing because the wind is blowing sand in my face or snow in my face, I can run a nice little bit of road here. I can just flatten this out to get with the terrain tool later on. That's probably good enough. Okay. I'm going to very, very carefully adjust carefully, and then just that'll do. Okay. So we have a road to the gateway, nice easy path. We have a base from which we can extend a little bit more. Have you noticed how organic always seems to want to get in on the act? Okay. How are we doing? Oh, we're out of research items. That's kind of encouraging. 25,000. Except this one's still going, so this one's going to be another. Oh, it's nearly done. Okay. Let's take our power back to the power location. Plug that all in again. I have to really to move this junk item out of the way. I'm usually not doing so. Okay, power back on the power. Figure out where my mouse is. Well, there's an option to change the mouse to a different colour because it would be useful. Because all this white with a white pointer on a white background really isn't helping all that much. And it's only a little dot. It doesn't. Even on silver, I have trouble. It's even worse here. Okay, and let's grab our silos. Put that back on. I don't know if I need both of them. Maybe I do. Let's find a canister. That one's got stuff in it. That one's got hematite in it. So let's go with hematite and fill that one up. Let's go find ourselves some iron, some hematite, and turn it into iron. Let's go find a load of hematite. There was titanite in that one, I think. Oh no, that's aluminum. See, I don't know any of these symbols, frankly, and there's a little bit of titanium in that one. I noticed on this medium storage there was a couple of titaniums, or at least a couple of things I could work on. So let's pop those in there and turn them into tight. Whoops! No, I don't want to melt that. I don't think that would work anyway. We'll pop our work light on the back here again. So that is going to power our rover. There's a laterite. There's this Astroneer stuff. There's, of course, there's some. I'm going to leave that bundle. I don't need that. Oh, another titanite. There is, of course, at least one organic sitting on there, because you can't go anywhere without organic spilling all over you when you don't want it. And let's put the aluminum over here. Right. Now let's go find ourselves some hematite. I see some in the distance over there. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. I'm going to try not break these boxes because I don't know what I might need them for later on. It is satisfying to just vacuum this stuff up. Even if it You know when you laugh so hard you can't breathe? That was me for a moment there. I didn't. Did I even get one bit of hematite out of that? I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. Oh, I just heard a little plop. I think I just got a piece of hematite out of that. Oh, maybe. It's probably organic. Yeah, I got one piece of hematite off that little surface scraping of hematite, and it doesn't feel like there's anything under the surface now. It's all just dead. There's nothing else there. Alright, onwards. Probably got more compound than I got hematite. Okay. Let's pretend we'll get some hematite out of this. Maybe a little bit. I think I'm hearing a plonk or two as it goes in. There's one. Okay, we're getting a little bit more out of this patch. I'm hearing the occasional blub 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 noise, and I honestly can't tell if that's actually hematite or not. How we do it? 7. Okay. I see some more. At least we don't have to look too far to find the next patch, even if every patch is giving us like 2 or 3 hematite. I don't want to waste my time collecting compound. Oh, I do want to waste my time collecting some ammonium if I see it. And I see one of those boxes, but I can't, what are they called? Those things up on the left. Evoke exocache? Ah! That was better. So maybe not every single surface deposit is quite as pants as those first couple that I found, but how are we doing? So the idea of the silo, I think I've said, is they can pop onto the silo quickly, and then they can feed into the resource canister more slowly. If I feed them in, if I attempt to feed them in too fast, they just end up all over the floor and I've got to go and pick them up. So the silo helps with feeding, and of course a medium storage would help as well, but the silo does an even better job. And when I pick up the occasional thing that isn't going to feed in, it can stay on there and not get too much in the way. Have I finished this patch? Is there one there? I think that patch is even out. Patch over here. Not seeing any hematite coming up from that effort. There's a couple more bits obvious on the surface up there. Oh yeah, I can hear that feeding in nicely. The camera in this game, I will have to say, sometimes leaves a little bit to be desired. I guess there's a lot to try and cover Ooh, that was quite a lot. In fact, that was so much, I think I've actually filled the canister. Yes. And extra. Okay. Well, I might as well keep going because I've got space on my storage silos. Because I got a plan. If this is a good scene, let's mine it right out. Get a couple more hematites. I think I saw a nodule down underneath this. Yes, yes. Nice. And again on this side. Ooh! Yes, 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 yes. Mining with a rover is so satisfying. Okay. I saw something down there. Whoa! Look at this. Well, did I miss all this on the other nodules that were like giving me 2 or 3 pieces, or was it genuinely that there wasn't that much there and I didn't miss anything? This even the stuff I thought I've already covered. I'm going over it again and getting even more. Okay, that looks like the edge of it there. I do see a little spike here. I see a little spike. Let's get that. Let's get that little spike, but let's have it facing the right way. No. I'm climbing up in here. That's not right. I don't want to be over there. Let's go start again from a different level. Oh yes. Excellent, excellent bit of driving there. Okay. Let's just yes. Here we go. That was what I was looking at. How are we doing? Are we spitting it out the back yet? No, we've got a few more slots there we can fill. Oh, this is a really, really good seam I found here. That was like 30 or so bits all by itself, I think. Okay, more, don't stop. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces I can fill up on that medium silo. A little bit lost where we are now in terms of clearing it out. Do I see any obviously spiky bits? Yes, I do. I think one of the problems with the camera is it can't be inside the soil, so it can't show you through soil. So if there's soil directly behind the camera, it pushes the camera further forward. Well, that kind of feels like we've done a reasonable job there. We actually still have those, well, 6 slots anyway. I don't think we're going to find any more here, so we've got a bunch.